That just helps sink these points. Okay, so we're going to play Could We Get Into College Today? And there are some interview questions, whether you answer these on resumes or some colleges actually have, actual interviews for these students. Ruby's going to ask us, we're going to give what we think the answer should be. Mm-hmm. It's like if we were advising a student, hey, this is what you should hit on if they ask you this. Mm-hmm. Ruby's then going to tell us back, either yes, that's what they're looking for when they ask that question, or no, they're really looking for this. All right. Okay? All right, so Ruby, hit us with that first question.
Okay, first question. What do you plan to contribute to this school?
Oh. What do you plan to contribute to this school? To me, that's a question about what your what are your gifts, your strengths, like a little bit about the things you're interested in, not just academically, but maybe in hobbies. I don't know.
I agree with you. I mean, what kinds of ways can you participate in the school environment? Either, within your dormitory or your classes or the bigger clubs, events, things that go on at the school. Yeah,
that's what my thought goes to, is like almost outside of class activities of, okay, because I know a big thing on these things is they say, what are you doing outside of class? Like you're in class for 8 hours a day. Yeah. What are you doing with the other, 16?
Yeah, none of us are math. You can tell.
Math
16.
question.
No one comment on whether that was right or not. But yeah, so that's where I think we kind of all agree on that.
Cool.
So is that what
Ruby,
they're looking for?
Hands
Ruby?
up.
Were we
thumbs
there?
Up.
You were on the right track. Yeah. It basically says they're asking this because they want students to admit, or they want to admit students into the school who will make positive contributions to campus and academic life.
Oh,
sweet.
So I guess students who are getting involved in school, and what specifically they're trying to pursue and do in school. If they want to have any kind of leadership positions.
Okay.
Stuff like that.
Yeah, so leadership's a piece of that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So probably not the time to ask about what the Wi-Fi is like, or do I have cable in my dorm.
Yes.
My roommate and I, we would set the VCR to tape Days of Our Lives every day. Yep, VCR.
Yes.
With rabbit ears.
Yeah, you're
on the little
dating
TV.
yourself.
Yeah.
It's classic.
That's great. All right, Ruby, hit us with that next question.
Okay, so the next question is, what do you expect to be doing 10 years from now?
Ooh.
First of all, I would encourage the student, if you don't like that question, I agree. I don't know, 10 days from now. Patty, what do you think?
I think that's a hard one for a lot of students. Some will come in saying, I want to be a teacher, I want to be a doctor, I want to be a nurse. I think reality says a lot of us don't know. A lot of students really don't know what they want to do. They may know, I like math, I like science, but not always know where they want that to lead.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think that's a good point, and I agree with that. I don't even know what 10 days, I don't even know what tomorrow, I haven't even thought about tomorrow. I'm worried about today. But the question is, what are the colleges looking for when they ask this question?
Right. Yeah. And I think if a student does have an idea, that's a time to kind of think about that idea, sort of formulate that, throw it out there. If they're still not sure, just starting with saying, I plan to graduate from this university.
Oh, there you go.
I plan to get a job in either education, maybe the broader field, even if they don't know the specific. Yeah. Get a job in the medical field, get a job in education, get a job in business, and kind of go that route if they're not totally sure.
Yeah, I think to me this seems like do you have goals for life?
Yes.
Question,
yes.
right?
Yes.
Or are you just a I'm just here just to be here, essentially.
Yeah.
Because I think this might be a question that kind of weeds out
Yes.
people who are just going to college to go to college, and they might want people who are dedicated to the studies and are going to go above and beyond because they have these goals set out in their life.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I think you're right.
So
Everyone had a really good answer. You hit really good points. So it says that colleges don't expect you to have your entire life figured out, but they want to know that you have direction, that you have plans, that you have goals that you want to achieve. And basically, they just want to see how you plan to achieve them, what kind of goals you have, even if it's just like you want to be able to go have vacations with your family, meet with your friends, or just even like graduate from high school.
Okay.
From college.
yeah,
They just want to know that you have goals.
Mm-hmm.
that's awesome. All right, yeah. So we hit all those points.
Yeah. Good for us.
That was good. Pat on the
As long as there's 3 of us,
That's right.
we're in good shape.
Yeah, can we do team interviews?
Yeah. All right, Ruby, hit us with that last question.
Okay, last question. What makes you unique?
That's a good question.
That's a really good question. And now I'm thinking, like, how do you
Yeah.
distinguish that from the first one? What
Right.
makes you unique?
Mm-hmm.
You know, I wonder if part of that question, particularly today, as I understand it, universities and employers are looking at people's social media accounts.
Yeah.
That's
And
true.
so just like, you know, how you present, what you write in your essays, but then also kind of what you're like in life. So, and that's some of the draw of social media, right? Is how you get your unique voice out there. So I don't know. It's, again, I think a chance to talk about your strengths, but then anything maybe on a personal level that's not too personal, that says this has been my unique individual journey to get to this point.
And I think journey is sort of the word there, a little bit of that. What has been my journey that is different from others, either academically or socially or family or just any of those kinds of things. I think, too, it would be a time if a student does have certain talents or areas that they feel comfortable and competent in, be it sports, be it music, drama, even some of your academic subjects, things that they like to do, robotics, drawing, just would be a time to talk about that.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, I think it's definitely a time to hit on unique skills, but also I think about unique life experiences. This is a great time to talk about, you know, this is what I've experienced growing up that not everyone's experienced, and how that's kind of shaped me into who I am today. Because I think that's some of the most unique things about people is the way they've grown up and what those life situations have been. I think it's interesting that you talk about social media. I was actually at a seminar last fall about laws and how they've put in place for hiring and for that kind of stuff in social media use. And there's a lot of laws protecting it now. But what they say, a lot of employers and colleges and other things that
Still look at it.
they still look at it,
Yeah.
and what they use it for is to kind of prove suspicions, if that makes sense.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah.
we've interviewed this person, we've read their resume, we have an idea of this is who they are.
Yeah.
Let's go to their social media and see if that kind of backs that up. They can't hire you because you posted a certain photo, or they can't not allow you into college because you posted a certain photo. But what they can use it for is to confirm those suspicions and to confirm who
interesting.
they think
That
you
is an
are.
interesting point.
So it's a lot more. I think a lot of people are afraid of don't post a single thing, but it's also what is your entire presence on social media as well.
Right.
I think that goes a lot further than maybe people are afraid of posting single things on there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
I think you're probably right.
Yeah. So, Ruby, how do
How'd
we
we do?
Everyone had really good answers to this one as well. So they know that it can be hard to put into words what makes you unique and what separates you from other people, but they ask this so that they can get to know you better, so you can discuss traits that you possess, qualities that you have, and to give examples of stories that demonstrate these qualities, as well as just knowing your interests, goals, and maybe a little bit of your background too, where you come from and all that.
All right.
Sweet.
So
Yay.
I think we hit everything.
I think we
for
could
us.
pass the interview.
Yeah, I was going to say I think we were 3 for 3 as a group. As long as they let us in as a group, we get in.
Yeah, exactly.
That's in
And
good
as long
shape.
as we've saved up $1.2 million to go to
That's
college
true.
today. Yeah,
That's true.
Yeah.
Good job, team.
It's good.
Thank
That was
you,
good.
Ruby.
All right. Thank you, Ruby. Yeah, that was good. That was informative.
Mm-hmm.
That was good to know. Howdy, and thanks for watching. Please leave a like and comment on this video. And if you aren't subscribed already to the Your Wide channel, go ahead and subscribe. Also, don't forget to turn on all notifications so you don't miss any of our videos. If anything during the video piqued your interest, go ahead and check out the descriptions in the link below. Go and find your why, people.